Is there anything during the days or position that you get into that makes it feel better?
Probably just sort of sitting, I guess.
Okay.
Just sitting in the chair but leaning back, keeping my back straight.
Yeah. So sitting quite upright.
Yeah.
But then you'll probably find that quite hard to maintain.
Mm.
2 minutes later, go back. Okay, anything that makes it worse?
Just anything where I'm flexing or bending over, or where I have to lift something that might not be even that heavy at all.
Okay, so just similar to what you said before.
Yeah, similar thing.
Okay. Can I just ask you about any previous medical history?
Although I have found that having hot bath helps.
Hot bath?
Yeah.
And is that a temporary relief or does that last?
No, it's temporary.
It's temporary.
Yeah.
Whilst you're in the bath,
yeah.
or when you get out?
Whilst I'm in it, and maybe for an hour after.
Okay. And any previous medical history, like accidents or operations, car accidents?
Yeah, motorbike accident.
Okay, when was that?
That was about 10 years ago.
And can I ask what happened? Any injuries?
I broke my foot.
Okay.
Went round a corner, slid into a barrier, and just broke the bone in my foot. From where it hit the ground, where the impact the bike hit the ground.
Can you recall which bone?
It was the outside bone on the foot.
On the left foot?
Left foot.
And any problems with that foot since then?
No, it just hurts sometimes when it's cold.
Okay. And is that sort of what sensation is that?
Like a annoying, aggravating pain. I don't know how to explain that, but
it's annoying.
It's in the pain that sort of you don't want to put any pressure on it.
Okay.
Like a nagging, I guess.
But once
almost can be a shooting, but yeah, it just feels like bone pain, really.
Okay. And once it's warm, that's all fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other previous medical history?
No.
Okay.
I have had my appendix out.
Okay. When was that?
That was about 3 years ago.
Routine surgery?
Yeah.
How long were you suffering with that?
It was a few days, I think, and they decided to remove it.
Okay.
And I was in hospital for, I think, 8 days.
And then
or 6
straight back
days.
into...
Yeah, straight back to work.
Great.
I think I had a few days off at home,
Yeah.
and then went to work.
Okay. And just a little bit, do you smoke?
No.
No. Have you ever?
Yeah.
But when you were younger? Or?
Yeah, younger.
Okay. And any allergies?
No.
Okay, with respect to your family, are there any illnesses or diseases within your family?
Yes, my father has diabetes.
Okay. Do you know the type? Do you know when he's got
Type 2.
Type 2. Okay. And anyone else?
Let's see. High blood pressure as well.
What side of the family is that?
The father.
Okay. Is that monitored by drugs or is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all ready. A bit of cancer from the grandparents' side.
Okay, which
My father's mother actually just recently passed away.
Okay.
She had, I can't remember now, I think it was pancreatic cancer.
Oh, that's quite nasty.
Yeah.
Were you quite close family?
Not really.
How would you say your general health is?
That's good.
Good? Feel comfortable? Good diet?
Yeah. My diet's not as good now, being away from my wife, so I'm not eating as healthy. And I possibly feel a bit more fatigued through the day.
Yeah. And have you noticed any changes in weight recently with the change in diet?
No, it stayed pretty much the same.
Stayed normal?
If not increased. Just more takeaway food.
Okay. But nothing that you've noticed, really?
No.
And your alcohol consumption?
I'm drinking more now.
Yeah. Do you drink every day?
Yeah.
Can I ask how much?
Yeah. Almost a bottle of wine.
Any nights off?
I guess it's not every night. It's probably two nights in the week that I'm not drinking.
Okay. And only wine?
Yeah.
And you said that the back problem doesn't affect your sleep. So would you say your sleep pattern's normal? Would you say you sleep through the night?
Yeah, I'd say I sleep through the night.
And how many hours would you say?
Probably at least 6.
Okay. But you are finding yourself quite fatigued during the day?
Yeah.
Do you ever have a chance to sleep during the day?
No, not really.
Do you think
you can sometimes sit back in the chair and, not off for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, but that's about it.
Are you on any medication?
No.
Do you take any supplements?
Just a multivitamin.
And do you know your height?
1 meter 72, I think.
Any changes in that?
No.
Okay, just a few more questions before we get on to the examination. Just got to ask you about certain systems of your body.
Okay.
So if you're not sure why I'm asking questions, feel free to ask me, otherwise I'll just go through them.
Okay.
So have you had any shortness of breath or chest pain recently?
No.
No? Any palpitations in the chest or any problems with your cardiovascular system?
No.
And with your digestive system, have you had any changes in appetite or bowel function?
No.
No. So the different foods, you said you're not eating such good food anymore, that's not causing you any internal problems that you've noticed? Any constipation, diarrhea?
No, nothing like that really.
No. That's good. And any changes in your urine, in the colour?
No.
Or frequency?
No. Can sometimes be quite dark.
Okay. Is that more in the morning and then lightness during the day? Okay. Has it always been like that?
No.
No, it's more recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably more of the alcohol.
Yeah. Do you manage to get any water before you go to bed, or do you just tend to go to bed on the wine?
No, I try and drink a glass of water.
Okay. If you hadn't noticed in any of your senses, in your taste, your touch, your smell, your hearing?
No.
No? Good. Any, with your skin, any abnormal growths or pigmentation?
No.
No itchiness or dry patches?
No.
No. Great. And apart from the areas that we've covered, any other problems that you've had with either bones or joints or muscles? Any fractures?
No, just the foot, which was on the motorbike accident.
Yeah.
I mean, what's just fractures or?
Fractures or dislocations?
Yeah, just the foot really.
Just the foot. Okay. Do you know if you've had any hormonal imbalances? So I know you said your father was with diabetes, or any diabetes and you or thyroid issues?
No.
No, good. Okay. And so your job is quite demanding with sort of emotional side. Like, how do you find you cope with that? Do you find you take on board some of your clients' stress, or do you find?
Some days, I mean, if I've had a really busy day dealing with a lot of customers that are not very happy, some days I can go home from work and feel quite tired.
Yeah. Have you always been like that, or are you finding it harder recently?
It's probably harder recently.
Okay. And how would you look at yourself now? Would you say you're quite happy, or stressed, or settled, or uneasy?
Probably stressed.
Stressed. Can I ask where that's from?
Just basically,
home?
From home, and the divorce. And
so you've got divorce pending as well?
Yeah. And my daughter's pregnant.
Okay. And is she in a relationship?
She was, but the guy's run off to Australia.